Okay.
I am now, as of literally this instant.
All right. Elimination match in the open division. Both of these players are 1-1 and have had some pretty good moments each.
Yep.
Tell us about this Marble City pick from Jacob.
So he looked pretty solid on pretty solid when I played against him for the first minute or two, and then it proceeded to not end as well for him. But I do think if he plays up to the standard that he was playing at,
Start stream, by the way.
oh, am I not? Okay, I'll stream.
I mean, I can
Got
stream
it.
if you don't
I
want
got it.
to.
I got it. Share my screen. Okay. I guess maybe Jacob won't actually. I was gonna say maybe he won't load. I will say he was on Divergence ping.
Ready.
But he did look honestly pretty solid when I played against him. He seems to like this map a lot.
Flip has the Mega Marble. Gonna fall, though, and that's gonna go entirely to waste, unfortunately, for her.
Yeah, that would have been a good time for her to sweep it up. And another good spawn here for Jacob if he can react in time. He kind of does. He's going a little slow.
Flip's in a good position for this spawn. Gonna grab the Ultra Blast, or attempt to. Doesn't actually connect with it, unfortunately. How much do you think Turk being a giant fan of this map is gonna play a role here in terms of Farmer's Wife experience?
I suspect there might be a little bit of that at play here. I suspect she's probably got some experience playing this map. But we'll have to see, because there are definitely some maps where I feel like just because Turk's a fan of it, maybe Farmer's Wife isn't. I mean, I know that's the case for... Oh, great blast by Jacob.
Yeah, good blast by Jacob. Respawn not favorable there.
Yeah, he's going to leave. No, he's gonna wait and then go grab the super speed. But
good spawn for Farmer's Wife.
Another good spawn for Farmer's Wife. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much Turk's influence comes out. I mean, obviously she's not gonna be as prepared for this map as I think Turk would have been, but so far Jacob looking pretty solid though.
Yeah, Farmer's Wife seems a little bit hesitant when it comes to fully committing to any of these spawns. Nice Mega there by Jacob. Farmer's Wife was going for the Ultra Blast of all things. Yeah. And Jacob's going to cut that off. Nice use of the pillar to stop there. Should be a pretty even split on the spawn. I think Jacob gets one more point there.
Yeah, I'm trying to predict.
Knows the blast.
Yeah. Trying to predict where they're going with the camera is really tough.
Yeah, you think they're going for one line, and then they end up going with a line you've never seen before on the map.
Yeah. I mean, I was following Jacob around, and I was like, well, okay, are we going this way? Are we going that way? But it seems like they've, seems like he's getting...
Close game, very close game. And gonna be another spawn right on top of both of them.
And he's gonna go grab the last one, and it kind of looks like he's gonna figure this line out, and he hits the pillar. Kind of unfortunate.
Nice blast to make it over by Farmer's Wife, and going to win the spawn pretty handily there, even going back to get one of these reds. They're both going to wisely leave the last gem, and this could be a great series. We are halfway through, and both players are completely tied up.
Yeah, so far so good for the competitive side of this series. Blast there by Jacob. And
big Mega opportunity.
Yeah, we got the sweeted Mega.
Huge! And Jacob wastes the super jump on the way down. Respawns on top of the Mega as well there, I think, is what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, who can get the super jump?
Oh!
Jacob!
Jacob had a
lag.
lag.
With a super speed on ping!
Yeah, he got pinged. That is so unfortunate.
Big blue for Farmer's Wife. That is the server advantage coming there. Big time clutch for her.
Jacob getting blasted. This is kind of the unfortunate...
Here's another blue! Super jump for Farmer's Wife, gyrocopter for Jacob. The super jump is going to be the weapon of mass destruction here in the open division. And securing another blue for Farmer's Wife. That's 2-0 for her. Yellows are even and reds are very close. It could be the blues that make the difference in this game.
Yeah, indeed. Like you were saying, the super jump is the weapon of mass destruction in the open division, and seems like whoever preps the super jump is typically gonna win the spawn.
Farmer's Wife with some great defaulting over here, going for the Mega Marble. Can use this to get this very close and
She pops it.
straight spawn. And connects with Jakub.
Oh.
Jakub super speeds for good measure into the same trajectory. Gonna be able to get both of these yellow. Farmer's Wife equalizes it with the 4 reds and has a great super speed over here to this next spawn. Can she turn around though? The
hesitant to make a move there. He didn't seem to want to go for it at first.
Yeah, and now this is a 15-point lead with 43 seconds to go. It is recoverable, but at the rate the spawns are cleared in the open division, it's going to take a little bit of magic.
Well, that's a good start.
Farmer's Wife falls. Farmer's Wife with a terrible respawn. This is going to be closing it up to 5 points.
He misses the super speed, but he's got it now. He's headed back over. He's going to go for the
great line by Farmer's Wife.
Oh my god. Jakub with an insane
with a better respawn. The super jump coming through. Farmer's Wife is going over here to this spawn. Jakub coming from the other side. Gets the yellow, but falls off. They're going to be sharing these reds. It's a 3-point game. Blast coming through for Jakub. This blue will decide it all if it can get there, but Jakub can't. And that's going to be that. Tantalizing at the top of Marble City, but Farmer's Wife will stand strong with a 4-point win.
Insane ending there. Once again, the open division providing with us with so much cinema.
That's a big win for Farmer's Wife.
Yes, huge.
Oh, Jakub wants to go to Nurem.
He wants to go to Nuremberg. Okay. We'll see what Farmer's Wife wants to pick here. If you're Farmer's Wife, what are you picking here?
Something Jakub would not have played regularly. I'm not sure if she's used her best maps. I know she's used Core, and I think she's used King of the Marble. Nope, hasn't used King of the Marble, but, I mean, obviously you're at heavy ping disadvantage, so that could be a concern. And she has used Q-Bile. So that's another one of her favorite picks gone.
Your BPM is 190? No, that is not good. He's stressing himself out if that's the case.
Could we see Battle Cube come out here from Farmer's Wife?
It's honestly would not be a terrible pick, I don't think.
Triple Trail. Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. Actually, what's crazy is that this is one of the maps that Jakub was talking about picking against her.
Wow, so almost a bit of a free pick for Jakub then on European soil.
Yeah, he before the game he was saying his picks were going to be, he was thinking his picks were going to be Marble City and Triple Trail, or Marble City and Triple Decker if Marble City didn't go very well, but this is interesting. We'll see.
Will they use the teleporter? Do they know? Jakub knows.
Jakub knows.
Huge blue for Jakub just off of the Triple Trail knowledge, and if you're picking this map, you need to have that sort of map knowledge.
Very smart play by Jakub. And we got the Mega Marble. She's chasing. She hits.
Yep, and Ultra Blast picked up there as well as the Gyrocopter, which could prove pivotal to getting to this next spawn. Nice blast by Farmer's Wife. That's going to delay Jakub a little bit.
Though.
It was, and Farmer's Wife edge hit with a Gyrocopter, it looks like, so not really going to be able to take advantage of that great Ultra Blast.
Next spawn is going to be back on the Pink Island. Jakub hesitant, but gets onto the teleporter.
Can he get up here before Farmer's Wife can get over? It's very hard to slow down there, and Farmer's Wife falls off.
great work from him so far. Very smart and calculated plays using that teleporter to his advantage. He seems to really know this map.
Yeah, disastrous start for Farmer's Wife so far. There's still a lot of time to claw it back, but Jacob has to be feeling much better about his chances on this map.
Yeah, absolutely. And a blue spawn right by Jacob if he's able to grab it, and he is. And it's currently 3-0 on the blues, and he's absolutely dominating the reds.
Not much more to say. Mega Marble going to be picked up by Farmer's Wife, but it's hard to connect these on ping disadvantage.
Yeah,
Farmer's Wife hoping for a far spawn, but it's going to be close. Mega Marble picked up. Can she get the yellow with it? She will.
And next spawn's going to be back across. They both use the cannon. Now, this is a spot where you can, if you chain that Mega Marble, you can really screw up your opponent, and she's going to get it. He's going to go grab this last red. He's going to fall down there. That's his first real mistake of the game so far.
Yeah, Farmer's Wife not really clearing the spawn very quickly, though. Really stumbling on the stairs while Jacob has time to come over. Farmer's Wife doing a great job with the gyrocopter prep, though, I will say, and that could prove very useful for getting this blue, but she's not going to make it. I think she's going to respawn on Orange Island.
Yeah, she got the wrong spawn, too. That's
great
devastating.
Opportunity for Jacob. 4-0 on the blues. This game is very much done.
Yeah, barring an absolute miracle here for Farmer's Wife, this game is over unless Turk gets into the chair. We're going to have a spawn, and Jacob's actually going to go for the orange teleporter. It's not a play you see very often. Most people kind of ignore it.
Yeah, this teleport is completely stinky.
Yeah, and I mean, you kind of see it there. It is a little stinky. It's really only useful if you're in that back corner and then the next spawn happens to be down on the bottom part there. And a great blast by Jacob, but he can't stick the landing.
Yeah. Farmer's Wife is committing the blast bar before picking up the gyrocopter and activating it, which really does not leave her with a lot of options when it comes to actually traversing with it.
And another
nice super jump there. 5-0 on blues. I feel like we've been seeing a lot of blue stomps lately.
Yeah, I don't really have an explanation for that either. It just kind of is happening. It's not. I don't really think there's a
Oh no!
And she messes that up, and that is tough.
Yeah, looking like a complete flub of a pick for Farmer's Wife, unfortunately. Yeah. Definitely hard to do on ping, but Jacob clearly just knew the map a lot better as well, so props to him.
Like I was saying, this was one of the maps that he was talking about picking before the match.
It's got to give him a lot of confidence, especially in these shellacking that occurred in the blue department.
Yeah.
Curious look at the gyrocopter stats. Looks like it might not have tracked, though.
Did not track.
Here's the triple decker, and I think this is actually another great chance for Farmer's Wife.
This is one of Jacob's favorite picks, I will say that.
Yes, but it is a very close quarters maps, and Farmer's Wife has shown to get her elbows out with the megas.
Yeah. Plays very much like her husband in that regard. And Jacob very excited with the GLHF with 3 exclamation points all caps.
Yeah, he's gotta be feeling good about that triple trail win.
His internet, however, seems to have other plans for us here. Yeah, this will be interesting to see. This was a map he was very excited about picking prior to game time when I was warming up with him. We'll see how this initial confrontation goes. And actually,
like
Jacob...
instant mega take, but fumbling on the stairs of all things.
Yeah, Jacob's gonna
drop down. The mega gonna come in. Doesn't connect with the mega. Great lead for Jacob to kick things off, and now has the super jump as well. Great prep from him.
Yeah. He did drop through the middle, actually, to grab that super jump on the previous spawn. He's going to go for it again. He got the blast. Going to grab the super jump
Position
here.
for Farmer's Wife.
Yep.
Great usage of the micro blast to slow the fall there from Farmer's Wife. And dominating control of the center, even going for the Ultra Blast, but forgetting to take the gems.
Yeah, I forgot about the important part, which is scoring the points. Great blast
It
there.
looked like Blast from Farmer's Wife just knocked him into the yellow. Oh, but has the super jump, needs to connect with his blue, does. This is Farmer's Wife, big opportunity to tie up this game.
Yeah, it looks like she's going to be able to take it. That was a huge
Yeah,
spawn for Jacob to miss out on, and a mega marble
Big
there.
mega, too. It's basically tied now. It's a race down to the bottom. Jacob can't figure out how best to get down there. Another mega from Farmer's Wife. Good blast by Jacob, but the mega does connect, and the yellow is going to expire.
Yeah, he kamikazed that thing.
Farmer's Wife has mega.
Oh, and Jacob with another flub.
Oh wait, Farmer's Wife is stuck! The
man.
blue's gonna be stolen by Jacob!
I'm not even sure what happened there. She just got stuck in the middle.
Yeah, stuck on the jump up. The stairs seem to be proving especially difficult for Farmer's Wife in this match.
Next one's gonna be up
jump
top.
Available, going to use the blast.
Yeah,
nice blast by Jacob.
He almost got her.
But he almost did, but she recovers well. Jacob does get both yellows. Nice mega chaining by Farmer's Wife here.
Jacob now
and another huge opportunity to pick up more yellows and another mega chain.
Oh man.
Jacob falls, so a spawn at the top would be big. It's instead going to be on the middle layer. They share a lot of it, but Farmer's Wife starting to claw out a little bit of a lead here after a great start from Jacob.
Jacob does fall off there. Let's see where it puts him down below.
A lot of points for Farmer's Wife on this spawn too, and has the Ultra Blast, but it doesn't really seem to do much.
Straight into it.
Farmer's Wife is definitely much better with the Mega Marbles than the Ultra Blast. Oh, does make it down here, but takes so long to recover that the blue is going to go right for Jacob. She does get a decent haul of points to the blue! The blue right next to Farmer's Wife, it respawns, and that is massive for her in this game.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Nice line by Jacob to use the Ultra Blast to just shoot all the way up from the grass bit. Misses out on the Mega, but able
the blue is back. And Farmer's Wife find a line, she will not. And she respawns all the way at the top. Jacob does respawn in the middle as well, so it's still going to be a 10-point margin. 50 seconds left to play.
Picks up the expired, makes it 11, and we got a blast here. Jacob gets stuck on the pillar. Nice blast there,
back.
But basically
still
tied on the spawn.
11 points. And the blue is not here, but it is in the same area as they're going to be coming back down. Farmer's Wife quicker to get down here.
Yeah,
and leaving a red, running out the clock, very smart by her. Can she get up here? She does.
Nice blast.
Jacob with a good blast.
But it
he needs to capitalize on this opportunity. If Farmer's Wife gets any of this, that's basically game.
Oh,
struggling so far. A blue could swing things still. Not going to be a blue, and that is going to be the game for Farmer's Wife. Very close margin. It's 101 to 98, and Farmer's Wife has won two absolutely back and forth games.
Yeah, very well played, I think, by both players there, but obviously, Farmer's Wife able to pull it out in the end.
Yeah, that one spawn where Farmer's Wife won by 10 is definitely the difference maker in that game. You can see how close the rest of them were.
Yeah, absolutely insane, insane. Differential.
Look at the Mega Marble pickups. Oh my god.
Oh my god, he didn't pick up a single mega. That's
11 to nothing in the megas. Yeah.
It seemed like he was just like kind of going around him when he had the chance.
Yeah. You can't pick triple decker and not be prepared to Mega Marble in the same way you can't pick triple trail and not be prepared to use the teleporters. All right. Next pick is going to be Sweep from Farmer's Wife.
Oops. Ooh, this should be a fun one. We're on Divergence or Nuremberg?
Nuremberg.
Okay. Yeah, this should be a
Match
fun
point here
one.
for Farmer's Wife.
Let's just
Very
see
curious.
if this were to go down to a game 5, then we would be staying here on Nuremberg with ping advantage, I would assume, for Jacob.
Yep, always up to him, but that would be the smart play to make. Curious to see how both of them will fare with the spawns in the ice rink. That's
Yeah,
always a fun
that'll
part.
be a sight to behold, I think.
Can't even use the almighty super jump with the shock absorbers there.
Yeah.
Ready. Set.
Yes.
And we're gonna get one right off the bat.
Oh boy.
Jacob
Oh,
goes
nice
right for it and does a
line.
good job getting 4 points.
Oh, and a
Farmer's
nice
Wife,
wall
not
hit
so lucky.
too. And Farmer's Wife
Great start
seems
for Jacob.
hesitant to commit down.
Yeah, for good reason. It can be very easy to get stuck in here if you aren't careful, but Jacob's going to get every single yellow from that first spawn. It took a little while to clear, 20 seconds to be exact, but great start for him.
Yeah, it took. I would imagine it would take a little while if one of the players is just completely hesitant to even go in there. Oh, Jacob gets hit by the blocker.
This is more yellows on the center, though.
Oh, nice line again by Jacob. He seems to be
struggling.
comfortable with the ice. I will say that. He might be more comfortable than Farmer's Wife is. He's going to leave that last yellow. Farmer's Wife first to the next one.
Super speed there. Farmer's
Yep.
Wife going to pick up this last red after taking the Ultra Blast, which I like quite a bit.
Yep.
And we're going to be going up top here, but Farmer's Wife gets swept away, and the whole spawn's going to go to Jacob.
Oh man, that blocker got her. And Jacob actually had a pretty nice line to get up there. Let's see where Farmer's Wife's at.
They're spawn up top. This is good for Jacob.
Yep.
Farmer's Wife barely sticks the landing with that,
Yeah,
the
that was
blast to get
close.
up. It'd be quite a leap for these
Yeah.
players to make some sort of jump like that. And Farmer's Wife, get the super speed working. No, it's going to be the shock absorber that gets picked up.
No, not the shock absorber. It's 11
Still only
point
a
lead here. Here
10-point
comes the
lead.
blocker. Nope, Jacob escapes
Oh, this could be
it.
big for Farmer's Wife. A whole spawn out of the ice and committing the super speed to secure the line.
Okay, yeah, with the blocker coming, that makes sense. Or I guess the blocker is just
Farmer's
landing.
Wife, good attempt on the blast there, but instead only knocks Jacob towards the gems. But this next all red spawn will be right next to Farmer's
Oh, and
Wife.
Jacob goes flying. And again.
We have a blue on the other side of the map. Can Farmer's Wife pull off this line? She gets to the destination and has the Ultra Blast, but Jacob is going to be faster to steal that blue away.
Jacob going to sit and wait, and it's going to be almost kind of repeats area spawn there. Both players.
The blast from Farmer's Wife ends up helping Jacob as she falls off. Can't stick the landing from that one. Another good spawn near Farmer's Wife that is not with the ice section, but she gets swept away. Jacob going to win this one.
Yeah, he's
I'm starting to be a matter to consider here for Farmer's Wife. Another blue in that same area. Jacob has the Ultra Blast, going to do that in a beautiful super speed. Yep, let's see what Farmer's Wife can get. Struggling to, once again, her arch nemesis, the stairs. Both of them using the gyrocopter. Can Farmer's Wife get down here sooner? They're both going to expire, but Jacob is the one that gets the blue. Farmer's Wife overshoots by a little bit, and this is looking like Jacob is going to push us to match point in Game 5.
Oh, it's absolute cinema here in the open division. Both players putting on a spectacle here. I hope we get some good maps. Oh, we got a blue for Farmers.
We have a blue. Can Farmer's Wife get it? She does secure it. That's going to push things back within the realm of possibility for her. Committing the super speed for one red there. Can't afford to wait out the time much longer. Going to have to hope for a nearby spawn. It's one on the opposite side of the map. She's going to have to go down the center of the ice rink. And super speeding into the yellow. Jacob should be happy to just let the clock run down here.
Yeah, and he is. And he has the weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah, this super jump should be all he needs.
Oh,
and
no.
He misses. He overshoots. Farmer's Wife is going to steal that. Time is running out. 10 points is the lead. Jacob going to get enough of the spawn to secure the win. And the blocker is going to hit Farmer's Wife one last time for good measure. We are going to a Game 5. Farmer's Wife, another match point here in the open division.
No, man, it's been absolute cinema so far. They leave, but it's It'll be interesting to see what actually. Yeah, Jacob takes server advantage.
Now, in terms of the draft, I have to imagine that in general, Jacob is better across the pool than Farmer's Wife. Coupled with the server advantage, I would expect him to be significantly favored here in this game 5.
Especially with ping advantage. I think that's going to play a huge role in this.
I
Especially,
am wondering about some of these specific maps, though, because I do feel like Platinum Construction Co. and Promontory would be maps that, if Farmer's Wife has watched her closely, could be picks that she's able to be a bit more familiar with than Jacob. Promontory, especially, she had a spectacular pre-seed on.
and PCC is gone early. Cascade Falls heads out next. I guess that tracks. I suspect we're gonna head to Ziggurat here, or maybe
The Open Division.
Uh,
Open Division loves Ziggurat.
yeah, I could see Promontory also
I think you try Promontory here if you're Farmer's Wife.
Yeah. Get some pointers from the husband first and then play it out.
Her pre-seed was extremely good.
Yeah, I remember it was almost as good as Turk's was. Yeah, she got a...
She's got to be weighing this carefully.
169 on...
Jacob had a 167.
Yeah, so... Definitely a map both players are about even on, at least in the solo department.
But the megas there would be something up her alley that Jacob is not very comfortable with, judging by Triple Decker.
She says, oh my gosh, give me a sec. Definitely a stressful pick here. She's probably consulting Turk. Oh, and we are going Promontory. I guarantee you this is a consulted
Absolute
pick.
cinema incoming. And also something I forgot to mention. Last week against eNetro, Game 5 was on Promontory, and she was victorious.
That's right, she was. Let me go pull up the score from that. It was it
Fairly
ended
decisive.
at 102.85. I remember. eNetro struggled a bit with the directions. I remember that because she was leaving a lot of last reds behind, and he got a little confused. We'll see if Jacob has the same problem.
All right, she's emerged victorious in Game 5 on Promontory once already this season. Gonna have to see if that can be the case. Up against Jacob, we have a pit spawn with a lot of yellows up for grabs here. Jacob, we'll see if he knows exactly where the entrance is. Both players going to be racing down here at a very similar pace.
Yeah, and Jacob figured it
Farmer's
out.
Wife.
He is going to have
It's
his
the first yellow.
One, yeah. But gets
and Jacob knows to take control over the super jump. And that's going to be a very far spawn for Farmer's Wife, who's actually going to go back underneath, chasing Jacob around. Jacob with a complete whiff, though, is going to give some time for Farmer's Wife to get over here. We'll have to see if she can get anything. And, yeah, that's going to be a tough one.
He is going to route for the...
Mega Marble pulled by Farmer's Wife, trying not to hit the pole on the way.
Good
landing
gyro,
by Jacob.
Though, by Jacob, I'm not going to lie. We do have a blue.
Immediately picks up the last red. Grabs the Mega Marble. Let's see if she can get to the blue first.
He is zooming.
Jacob's flying over here. This is a tough snipe to make, and he is going to rebound. Can Farmer's Wife do anything? Yes, she takes the blue. Great snipe there by her to take things from Jacob. It's usually been the other way around this series. Jacob is actually going to get priority on the Mega Marble.
But she had already headed out.
Big spawn in the pit. Farmer's Wife has a lead. We'll see if Jacob can get down here.
Oh, he does a
Farmer's
great
Wife
job.
hits the lit.
He'll be smart. He'll
Lots of yellows going to Jacob. And again, is going to get priority over the super jump. Farmer's Wife looks longingly at the power-up that is no longer there. This should be an entire spawn for Jacob. Farmer's Wife sitting and waiting for the super jump to respawn. This is exactly what happened to eNetro when they played. And this, you have to imagine, is just a full, huge spawn going over to Jacob.
She is going to make it over, but I suspect she wisely is actually going to turn back on it. She is going to sit middle.
Yeah, but this is a lot of ground to make up. Jacob sitting down here with the super jump. It is actually going to be so close to the next spawn. Farmer's Wife will join him, but it's going to be hard to see how Farmer's Wife gets much out of this and falls off the edge. Things are going from bad to worse for Farmer's Wife here. Jacob actually stalling out the clock, which is a very advanced strategy for someone in this division.
Yeah, he's showing a lot of growth. I want to say he played Kago last year, and Kago absolutely smoked him last year. I mean, right now, he's looking pretty solid.
Spawn right on top of both of them here. Jacob popping the Mega Marble, putting some pressure on Farmer's Wife.
And again, he's just willing to wait out the clock here, and another great spawn for him. And I imagine if you're Farmer's Wife, that's pretty frustrating, and that's a nice Mega Marble.
There's one. Jacob isn't too far away, though, and the next spawn isn't super high value for Farmer's Wife to get in time. I mean, we're still looking at double the score for Jacob right now. Things are going to have to turn catastrophically for him if Farmer's Wife is to have any chance of coming back. And it is a repeat spawn. Farmer's Wife having already pre-gyroed. That's an unfortunate blow. And Jacob has this spawn, too. The gyrocopter is just going to be so much more efficient.
Yep, and she's nowhere to be found. Like I said, this has to be pretty frustrating if you're Farmer's Wife. But very well worked by Jacob so far. I think that's the important takeaway here. He does mess that up a little bit. Doesn't seem to be aware of the hole, but she misses the blue.
Oh no,
That's
Farmer's Wife.
So unfortunate.
Yeah, she does not have the super jump either, so Jacob going to just be sitting by this one. For once, it's going to work out for her, but it's going to be too little too late in this game.
Oh, and a great sweep by Jacob, actually.
Yeah, Jacob really has found his footing now in this series and making it look very easy and one-sided in this match.
Nice little yellow line if Jacob could take advantage. He's not going to be able to deny the super jump.
Be a free blue.
She doesn't even go for it. He does miss the blue, but I suspect he'll be able to get right back to it. He does.
Yeah, Farmer's Wife battle now is with not getting points doubled.
And there he goes!
That's going to knock him all the way down. He did more of that sooner in the match to have a chance, unfortunately.
Yeah, very unfortunate here.
But she still played a great series with some very entertaining and big wins on Triple Decker.
And Marble City, too.
Yeah, Marble City, very impressive. Jacob gonna go for a celebratory sweep, not connect, but Farmer's Wife will not win this one anyway. It's going to be 109-66 for Jacob, who keeps his playoff hopes alive with a thrilling 3-2 victory over Farmer's Wife.
Is that her third 3-2 in this? No, it was 3-1 the first week, but.
Oh, yeah. Holy. God damn. Yo, Farmer's Wife, if you're hearing this, good fucking game, bro. So fun to play with you, bro.
Alright, go ahead, stop recording.